Am I the a-hole? This, unfortunately, we're into the new school. Am I the a-hole? This is not. Um, yeah, you are. I just want to see how
Oh,
far you are of being the a-hole. But, sir,
oh.
and I use that term very loosely. You are both the a-hole and very delusional. Like you have no idea how life works. Father wants daughter to pay him back.
I'm a 48-year-old guy, and my 21-year-old daughter, Aria, abandoned us when she was 15 to go live with my enabling ex-wife, Sandra, and her husband. Until then, we had 50-50 custody, but Sandra has always been less strict than me. She's always let Aria do whatever she wants, and she's never had any home rules. She also buys Aria everything she wants so that Aria will want to live with her. Sandra lives in the same town where Aria's high school was, while I live 25 minutes away. So one of my rules was that if she went to meet up with a friend there, meaning I had to drive there, the next time they met, it was her friend's turn to come to me. If the friend's parents didn't want to drive their kid here, then Aria wasn't allowed to meet them again while she was with me. Everything was fine that way for years. The major fallout happened in her last year of high school when she was 15. Wait, what? Last year of high school at 15? She went on a trip to another country with her school, and she didn't bother to send more than a couple texts while she was away for 5 days. So I decided to ground her because she has to learn to respect and show some love for her family. She insisted that she had sent messages to her mother, but we had barely heard from her. She never had a lot of friends, but she had been invited to some popular girl's birthday party. This was my punishment. I said she couldn't go to that party after forgetting about her family. Aria got upset and started calling her mother to come pick her up, but it's illegal for Sandra to come get her if it's my custody week. Plus, she wanted to go to her mother's because she would lift my punishment and let her go to the party. Her mother came by at the end of the week, and I told Aria that she didn't have to come back if she didn't want to. I waited, but I heard nothing from her again. Her sister kept asking me why she didn't come back, and I didn't know how to explain to her that she didn't love us and that she preferred staying with her mother, her parties, and her free of rules life. Over the years, my ex-wife and I have communicated through lawyers because Sandra has zero intentions of helping me get my daughter back. They've been demanding that I pay for child support, even now that she's 21 years old. I have to pay for that and for half of her college expenses by law. When Aria turned 18, an adult, I started adding up everything I had to pay in an Excel sheet that I sent to Sandra so she could see how much damage she was doing to our daughter. I expect Aria to pay off her debt, but I gave Sandra the option to pay for her, which she refused. Aria's debt to me is now at $18,000. Aria's been trying to get in touch with me again. I told her that we can't fix the emotional part unless we fix the money part first. She needs to prove to me that she doesn't only care about the money. Sandra says that I'm the butthole, but I think that she is, since she's done nothing but try to take my daughter away, and she finally has what she wants. So, am I the butthole?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I disagree. I,
For
Okay.
the way you handled it, yeah.
he handled it in a poor.
He
Boy,
he. Okay, Tracy. I'm a father. I'm going to explain how this works. Not to say that what you would say would stop what you're going to say. I may be completely wrong. Um, you're an awful father. You're downright a terrible father. Let me explain something to you. Your kids don't owe you a damn thing. The things that you do for your kids is to make their life better. Now, the things that you do to your kids and for your kids may not be something that they like, but your whole initial act of doing things for your kids is to make sure that when they get older, they're on the right path to be able to handle themselves. You, on the other hand, everything that's coming out of your mouth right now is basically saying, I want full control. In other words, let's go back to the trip that she took. I would sit there and tell my kids, call me every day just to let me know you're alive. No, we don't have to hold a conversation. We ain't got to discuss stuff and everything else. Just text and say, hey, I'm alive. I'm having fun. Okay, everything good? Good. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I've been a kid before. I don't want to hold a full conversation with my parents. I know that. And I'm not going to change it because I'm an adult now. Like, nah, you ain't that great. So that would be the only thing that I would do. You took her not calling and decided to make a punishment on it? Really? A punishment? And oh, let me find the worst punishment I can think of. Oh, the party. Yeah, that'll teach her what? To call you? Then you thought you had the upper hand like a blithering moron to say, if you don't want to be here, then you don't have to come back. Thank you. That was the out she needed. Because you have to understand something, dude, that you don't get, which I'm going to get to the last part, Anna, really quickly. Everything that's going on right now is not her wanting to be with you. It's a court order that's making her be with you. Do you understand what that means? That means she really did not want to be with you. That should make you feel some freaking type of way that the only reason that she's there is because the courts is telling her that she has to be there. You gave her the out to say you don't have to be there, and she took it and ran with it. No, I don't want to be here with you because you're a terrible father. And now you're blaming everybody else for this terrible decision that you made. You're blaming your daughter. You're blaming the ex-wife. Everybody else's fault but yours. It's everybody's fault but yours. This is your ex-wife. Your ex-wife shouldn't have to help you be close to your daughter. You should be trying to find a way to be close to your daughter, but you don't want to because you think you're right.